Hello everyone, my name is JW Sean. Um, I'm very sorry for not uploading sooner. I know I said in the Giant VR Justice V video that I would be uploading about a week after the video, but afterwards I just got really busy with school, and apparently Monster and I actually finally got Troll slash Beast. They arrived together, and now all I have to wait is for his Master V, and I think he's coming out in about 2 months. So yeah, but for now, I'll start off with Monster, and then we'll make our way to Troll slash Beast, and then after Troll slash Beast, we'll go with the combination, and then I think we'll wait for Master V from there. But anyways, I am really sorry again about of you guys having to wait for long. Anyways, let's start with the review. So here we have Monster, who's the last of the the monster trio of Tobot V Season 1. And first here, we're going to look at his Toki here. Now, his Toki is it's a gorilla. From this side, it looks really cool. On the right side, on the other hand, no. Now, as per Speed and Rocket / Shuttle, you can transform this into a key. How do you do it is you lift his arms up, and then you lift his back leg up like this, and then you get an actual key. Like, this is an actual convincing looking key, unlike Speed's just kind of look like a butter knife. Rockets look like a doesn't even look like a key. This thing, on the other hand, looks like an actual key, like you could like start a car or something like that. We'll put this off to the side for now. And next we have Monster himself, which is, he looks really cool. He looks like something Tonka would make actually. Like if Tonka's made stuff this big, Monster would definitely be like part of it. But of course, he wouldn't have all these like his legs from back down here and his entire robot body down here. But otherwise, it is a very nice looking monster truck. I really like all the Monster decals here, like Monster, all the green and purple flames, the 13, I wonder why that's such a random number though, 13. I really like the little mudguard details, Monster, and I really like this orange too. It's a really vibrant orange. It really gives him some presence, if you know what I mean. You got a license plate, but say some Monster. This is not really pushed together properly. But anyways, that's it for Monster. Like in his vehicle mode, at least. Oh, I mean, he can roll, but he does not roll well at all. Like, I mean, because I think it's because of the mud guards here. They do not roll, and he has the same thing with Tobot Adventure Z, where the hubcaps don't turn. I think that's also part of the reason why. So he can't really roll, but on like a soft surface, like say you play with him on a bed or a sofa, he'll roll very well. Actually, especially on mud or on dirt, he will roll on dirt. I actually tried it out, and yeah, that's basically it for Monster's monster truck mode. So let's get into his transformation. So basically, to start his transformation, first we're gonna literally stand him up already. I have to angle my camera, and then we'll get the key here, and there's a little hole here on his chest, which it doesn't matter which way. I think you can just do it either way, but this way is the most probably that you want to push it in. So you push this in, you have to hold his head and watch it. There's a spring-loaded button here which will press, and then when you press that, his arms will pop out. Now the way this actually works is when you press this, you can actually just press this manually, so you don't need the Toki here. So the way you press this is that his arms are into little tabs right here, and there's some little hooks or spring-loaded hooks right here, and then they'll just hook together, and then the shoulders will also spring-load in. So let's do that again. So let's hook them together. Actually, let's just do it like this, so that if you don't want to use the Toki, so hold this, push it out, and sometimes both sides don't really pull out, but that's all right. So now do you start the transformation? Don't need to do anything with this. Next, what we need to do is I need to angle my camera back. Next thing we're gonna do is you're gonna basically get you're gonna do sort of thing like a Tobot VR Tobot cargo, where you're gonna untab it from back here, and then you're gonna pull. You're gonna push this his entire pelvis, ratchet it out basically in like this, and it's a very strong ratchet too. So don't need to worry about this like falling back or anything. But it is a problem, so it's not impossible. So yeah, just good luck with that. And then bring out his knees out here, and these ratchets on the other hand are super strong ratchets, like stronger than this actually. These things are super strong. So, and anyways, rotate the waist around. Make sure that this is straightened. And now we'll get to the interesting part, which is where how his feet are formed. Now his feet are actually formed by the mud guards right here. So the way this works is you will press a button right here, and this will unlock these two right here. So you'll split them apart, and then you'll angle them down, and they'll clip together, and they'll form toes. And then the way you return them back is you press the button again, and then which will allow you to put them back together. So again, you have to do it at an angle. So press this, bring this down. And then the way you bring this in is that well, there's two bunts on the back, but you don't need to press them. You just press them like this. If you want to pull them out, you have to press the button back here, which will allow you to push it out like this. So pull this in. There's another smaller button in the back right here, which you press, which will allow you to pull the entire foot in like this, which will allow you to fully form the leg. So split this apart, split his legs. Do the same thing to the other side. So press the button or hold the button, pull out the feet and the heel, pull this in, and fold this in. And now we'll get these his tires here, and we'll well, these sort of like well, these actually they are pretty kibbly like this, but I mean, they are really just big chunks, but I really like what they do. So basically you'll there's a sort of double hinge, well, not really double hinge, but just like this panel with two hinges. The way this works is that you'll bring this out, which is tabbed into right here. There's a tab and there's a clip, and then you'll unhinge this. There's another clip and a tab, and then you'll clip this into that tab where it clipped in before. So this will basically form a giant, somewhat shield, I guess, or like forearm armor, I guess. So do the same thing you just done. So pop this out, and that's it. Yeah, his legs ratchets are not good. Let's just put it that way. This is really tight. I feel like I'm about to break it. There we go. Pull this in and then tab it in. And this, actually, wait, no, we have to do one more thing. You get this back here, his grill, and it doesn't seem like you would do anything with it, but you will basically lift it up. There's two pegs right here, two peggles and two pegs right there. Bring this up, and then this will rest on his back. And this is Monster in his robot mode. And I have to say, out of all of the three Tobots, he is my favorite of the bunch. I really like his design, how like he looks sort of like Bulkhead-ish, but at the same time he looks really cool. Like people would say, oh yeah, this is definitely like Bulkhead, but in like Tobot version. And that is kind of his thing, where he is just sort of the strong dude of the main three. Like, you know, Speed is Speed, Rocket is, you know, the nerd or whatever. And then, you know, Monster's a strong guy. Same thing with Season 2 and Season 3, actually. Leo Rover's a strong guy, Captain Jack, the fast guy, Cyclone Hawk, the nerd, blah, blah, blah. And same thing with Season 3 with Tachyon, Wild Chief, and Chuck Thunder. So, basically, while Monster is basically part of stereotypes, he is one of my favorites, actually, of Season 1. But the reason why he's not like my top 5 or top 3 is because his ratchets are weak. and the auto transformation gimmick. If the auto transformation was not there, this guy would probably be in like my third or second favorite, like right behind Big Trail probably. But since he has like the auto transformation, like I could get past by his weak ratchets, but the auto transformation kind of makes him a bit unposable, if you know what I mean. Speaking of, actually, let's get into that for now. Nothing in the head. The arms can go around 360. I don't even think it's on a ratchet. I think it's on a really, really soft ratchet. They can go in and out, sort of. They're spring-loaded because of the auto transformation. Well, he has an elbow, but it's also part of the auto transformation, so it's like spring-loaded. His entire torso can rotate around 360, but it's super loose, so you could probably do like some, you know, the Jungle Pride Megazords or Geki Toja. You could probably do like, you know, this thing if you're a Power Rangers fan, if you know what I mean. The problem is, it is super loose. Like if I'm just playing with him, this will just come undone and it'll like ruin what I'm trying to do with him. His legs, they're pretty awful. The thighs are the problem. Listen to this. That is not a good ratchet. Like, I could get past it, but like, no. It is super weak. Like, if this were a little bit stronger, I would not mind it at all. But like as you saw with the transformation, like, wow, I mean, like, if I'm like trying to pose his arm or something, like if I'm just holding him like this or like this, sometimes he'll just like especially his right one. Like, listen to this. There's some squeaking in there. And yeah, his thighs are not good. But anyways, his legs can go forward. Not really back because of his backpack, but they can go in and out. Well, I mean, if you rotate the torso, they'll go out really far. So you can perform like maybe a side kick. You can rotate at the knee with a really strong ratchet, as I said. Well, the toes, you can have articulation with them, but I don't think they're that good. Unless you really want to pose them like, I guess like this, where like, I guess. But it does not look good. So, he is one of my favorite figures just because of his design, really. His articulation sucks. But what I do like about this guy is his entire character in the show. Because I actually finished the show, season 1 at least. But from what I've seen, this guy, he's not your stereotypical like big man. Like, he has some weakness. Like in one episode where, actually it's been a while since I watched the show, but I think there's like one episode where like they're in a cave or something, and the like monster was like, he actually wanted to be fast, so like it was like, I don't want to be strong, I want to be fast, or like something like that, and he was complaining, and then he realized like later on like why he was built for this, or like why he's so strong, blah blah blah. He's there for support. He's the main strength of the crew. But anyways, yeah, that is Monster. Now there is one more bad thing. Unlike Speed and Rocket or Shuttle, this has nowhere to go. There is literally nowhere for this to go. Like, you could, I wish that this could plug into his hand. Like it would be so cool. Like, you would give him like a hook weapon. That would be really cool. Or like it can mount on right here. You could get you literally get a hook weapon. But like, no, this thing just plugs onto his chest, transforms into a kind of pathetic but okay looking gorilla, and that's it. You're done with it. So that's Monster, and I'm sorry again. I apologize if this has been really like late. I'll get Troll/Beast out in around either tomorrow or like the next day or 2 days from now. So anyways, this is Monster. I recommend him if you like see him. You probably pick him up. He is just your general average Tobot recommendation, like Tobot V recommendation. Not necessarily Tobots, but like just general Tobot V recommendation. This is JW Sean, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.